Are you auditioning at all or anything? Are you getting ground in that? Or are you trying to make any...
At the time then? Or
Yeah.
No.
You were all in on improv, sort of?
Yeah, I think it's just sort of finding, like, my home a little bit. Like, and I got kind of caught up in sort of that UCB whirlwind that I think a lot of people do.
A lot of people do, yeah.
Where it's like, this is it. This is what I want to be doing.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I definitely had, like, tunnel vision there. And I guess I just sort of assumed that at some point, you know, an agent would find me and,
sure.
you know, that...
It's a trap that people fall into.
But it kind of, it kind of did. Like, it sort of worked out.
No.
Like, just, like, someone came to, like, a random class.
It sounds like earlier in the day, agents and managers would definitely go to more shows. Now they're so ubiquitous, it doesn't seem like they go to as many, from my experience at least.
Yeah, yeah. And so I got a shitty agent.
Via just a class show?
Via a class show.
Wow. Were they coming to see somebody in the class and stumbled on you, or were they just scouting?
A dude in the class was like, "Hey, you know what? I'll invite a bunch of like agents, managers."
Wow,
to
the
our
gall!
class show. Yeah, he did. And then the person that did that, the guy that did that, actually ended up being my agent.
Oh, funny!
Weird. But so like, so one agent showed up, and he signed me and Tim Simons from that.
Okay.
And the guy that did it was a real weirdo. Like the agent that we signed with, like a super weird dude. And I just so happened to sit in, like, I was just happened to sit in on his improv 101 class.
Okay.
Like 5-6 months ago. Like, my friend was teaching it, and I was like working on, like, maybe like just shadowing a little bit to maybe start like doing teaching stuff that it used to be. And so
the agent took a class?
And the agent was in the class. And
That's
like,
funny.
and this was like, and he hasn't been my agent in years
for a long
now.
time, yeah.
And he was always just sort of like a I don't know, like very just seems sort of like sleazy a little bit, you know. Like, I recently was like looking up therapists online, and I was like,
as you do,
yeah, and I saw he was a therapist also. Like,
what?
Yeah. And I was like, all right, buddy,
that makes more sense.
Yeah,
then.
it's like
why he was coming to that show.
Yeah.
You've been on TV a few times. Was Raising Hope your first time on TV?
Yeah.
How did that come about?
That was actually with my the agent that set up that was in my class.
The skeezy agent?
Not okay. So I got to be. So he worked for the skeezy agent.
Okay.
He was my classmate that set up that class
and then
show.
became
and then,
okay.
Yeah,
Yep.
So he sort of became my agent. So yeah, no, he got me onto that, and he got me the audition for that and for How I Met Your Mother.
Well, that's fantastic.
Yeah.